drama happening behind closed doors. TDE, the powerhouse music label behind Kendrick Lamar, SZA, some of the big Doe, some of the biggest names just got slapped in the face with a super, super serious lawsuit. Diddy-like level accusations. But can I just say this? Why does this feel like nothing but an orchestrated smear job? Oh, and why did we do some digging and actually found some receipts that Drake's fingers are all over this? And why does it seem like this case has zero validity? Y'all, let's get into this. Buckle up because it's about to get messy. All right, let's get into this. I'm going to show y'all the receipts and also what I found, okay? Now, let me break this down fast, okay? There are two women. I took notes. That's how serious it is. There are two women. There's a Jane Doe and a Jane Roe. I know that's what they do legally. They just dropped a lawsuit against TDE execs Anthony Moosa Tiffith and Brandon Tiffith and David Harrell. They're claiming SA, workplace harassment, and unpaid wages. Now, let me say this, right? When I first heard this, I already was like, that's weird because the OVO sweat camp is known, right? The sweatshop is known for this type of stuff. But I've never heard about TDE not paying people on their label. They actually are really, really fair with their splits, right? Remember what Kendrick said? Show me your splits and I'll show you mine, right? Anyway, in the lawsuit, which was filed in Los Angeles Superior Court, it says two things: that Jane Doe was hired for PR marketing at TDE, but was allegedly harassed and assaulted by company execs. And I said, oh, this is serious. And Jane Roe, a friend of a TDE artist, claimed she was giving alcohol while underage and sexually harassed twice by two TDE employees. Now, guess what? Their lawyer, Shanukti Durharp, says that the case exposes systematic abuse in the industry and that these women refuse to be silenced. Now, here's the thing. TDE's legal team has fired back hard, and they are not mincing words. They released a statement calling this lawsuit a clear shakedown and claimed the accuser first demanded $48 million. Cassie didn't even demand $48 million before filing the suit. They also insist they have receipts, text messages, and communications that will completely refute all these claims, all right? Now, here's where it really gets interesting, and we got to talk about this. This isn't just about the lawsuit. The timing is super, super suspicious. Kendrick, the Super Bowl, all that stuff. The connections are suspicious. This woman has deep ties to not only Diddy, I know, she was defending Diddy, but also to Drake. And even Drake's #1 stan page certified Jared. All right? Listen, there are crazy industry politics at play, but let me tell y'all what I discovered and then y'all make up your own mind, okay? Now let's talk about why this feels like an industry hit job and how Drake's name just keeps popping up in the mix, okay? One, the Super Bowl factor. This lawsuit drops just weeks before the Super Bowl, right when Kendrick was rumored to make a big appearance. If you don't know, of course, y'all, Drake hates Kendrick's success. Drake is probably sitting there around his room talking about looking at Kendrick, hate the way you walk, the way you talk, I hate the way that you dress, right? Because you know Drake don't get it, right? Anyway, is it a coincidence that someone with ties to his family, even his dad, is leading the lawsuit right before a major Kendrick moment? Oh, you don't believe me? Well, let me just actually pull up the receipts. Lovely on Twitter actually uncovered that she says, she uncovers that, where are we at? Hold on. I got the receipts. Let's get into this. We'll get into what, oh, yeah, Lovely on Twitter, she uncovered. She said the alleged victim has ties to Dennis Graham, Sean Diddy Combs, and certified Jared. She attaches the photo proof. Here is Drake's dad being creepy, super creepy, right? Here is her chilling with Diddy so hard. And also, here is her with Drake's #1 stan, certified Jared. Now, certified Jared said there's photos of me floating around with Linda, she's the Jane Doe, who owns a PR company that works with plenty of music labels and celebrities. Isn't that convenient? I have no involvement in the situation, and I personally do not talk to her. She's worked at TDE since 2019, according to the documents, and this doesn't invalidate her claims. And I said, you are right, Jared, for once, right? Even though you said you was going to sue me after you were passing around fake police documents on behalf of Drake. I did a whole video about that, and that you never apologized or retracted, right? But Rye on Twitter had a good point. He said, I personally do not talk to her. Look at the bottom right of this image. She sent you a screenshot of her own account. So why lie? Again, why lie? And if you look at the bottom right, you see it's a screenshot off of her own account. Ego Connoisseur said, a smear campaign gone wrong. Linda, at least delete any traces of conflicts of interest before suing TDE. Coincidentally, a week before the Super Bowl, such a dummy move by the boy and his crew. Kendrick needs to perform Not Like Us 3 times just for this. And you know what? I can't disagree. Again, so we already said the accuser has ties to Dennis Graham, aka Drake's dad. Now, why is this relevant? Because Drake, as you know, has openly beefed with TDE and has allegedly tried to sabotage Kendrick's career, sued half the only black bloggers, and reactors and streamers on YouTube and other platforms. And on top of that, Drake has been doing everything he can, like the Grinch That Stole Christmas, trying to ruin Kendrick's Super Bowl thing because he's terrified that they're going to perform Not Like Us on the stage. If I was Kendrick, and I'm petty, I would honestly perform Not Like Us just with new lyrics to update like what Drake's been up to. Ain't nothing you can say about that because we already know wop, 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 and the PDF file, right? So they say, but then ask yourself, is this a coincidence? Could it be a coincidence that someone who has ties to Drake's family is leading this lawsuit right before a major Kendrick and TDE? Because I think SZA left TDE. And to be fair, Kendrick left TDE too before any of this dropped for different reasons. But you got to understand like what actually is going on, right? Like people, and also get this. Diddy's name is in the mix. Yeah, I know. You don't want to be when Diddy's name is in the mix. The accuser, the same one, allegedly made excuses for Diddy, okay? Okay? And I'm not saying that she's not a victim, but this is really weird. It seems like a hit job. So this lawsuit, just to be clear, it looks sloppy. People on Twitter immediately called out the red flags, okay? Like I said, one person called this a smear campaign gone wrong. Others pointed out that Linda Luna, okay, the Jane Doe, was still connected to Diddy and Drake in major ways. Like, please, at least delete all your traces before you sue. Not to mention, you won at $48 million, baby. Who do you think you're suing? Jeff Bezos? What? Anyway, right? For those of you guys doubting whether she's actually connected to Diddy, I actually pulled up some receipts. I'll put them on the screen for y'all. I pulled up some receipts and I'll put them on the screen. Give me 1 second. Okay. I got them. Let's go. So when it comes to the Diddy stuff, she actually posted on Facebook. Hollywood Unlocked actually caught it, but a few other people caught it. She posted this post saying, this Diddy controversy, this one about Diddy. This Diddy controversy is truly so unfortunate. I work with his son, Christian, as his publicist in the music area, and I've worked with his other son, Justin, too, for several years. So you're the person we got to play for Tristan's little Nepo baby rap career. Anyway, right? His other son, Justin, too, for several years, and I've been around and interacted with Diddy many times. I've been to his parties and the after parties, and I've never seen what they are claiming, alleging, but I cannot speak for others. However, I do believe that he was trying to change his life around for the better over the past year. But it seems like it was too late, and his past transgressions have come to light, and now he has to face the consequences. She said, let us remember, no one is limited to God's grace and mercy. So hopefully he will find redemption with that. And if it's God's will, he'll get another chance to make it right and redeem himself with those who have been affected by him. But even if not, Hopefully, its consequences will serve as a proactive example in changing this industry, especially towards women, because there are a lot of powerful men in the industry that I've witnessed do worse and not the same as the allegations in this case. So anyway, God bless them. Okay, back then, everybody was like, that's a nuanced take. Why are you defending Diddy? And this is before the Cassie tape came out. So nobody really knew what was going on. Again, getting back into Twitter, and this is actually really important. Lovely also points out a few things that we can't overlook. Lovely points out that the law firm that is filing this case against TDE has now removed the case from their website. Okay. She said the TDE lawsuit has been removed from the law firm who filed its website, and it's been removed from the ongoing cases. She also says, look, I'm not saying TDE is innocent or anything like that, but after doing some research, it looks so suspicious that the alleged victims work or have worked for Drake, and even having Drake's father as a client and an OVO sound artist as a client too, and also following multiple Drake fan pages from Twitter, including Certified Jared. She said the alleged victim agency also follows Drake on IG. One of the victims is connected to an OVO sound artist and has Drake's father as the client. Again, it is what it is. Does it mean that what she's saying is not credible? No, that doesn't mean that at all. It just means that this is very, very suspicious. So let's get into what I think is going on, because we're going to give the breakdown of all breakdowns. Now, listen, I'm all for holding predators accountable. And if these allegations are legit, TDE needs to be held responsible. But excuse me, something is not adding up here. The timing is very convenient, too convenient if you ask me. The connections to Drake's circle, super suspicious. And the Twitter receipts are not helping their credibility at all. And let's be real, the industry is filled with shady power moves. If someone wanted to take down TDE, wouldn't a scandal like this either be the perfect way, or wouldn't a scandal like this be the perfect way to take any attention away from Kendrick's Super Bowl, right? I also think that, now here's the real question. Do you think Drake is personally behind this? Let me know in the comments. I wouldn't know if we can say that just yet, but I do think he benefits from all of this. And in Hollywood, benefiting from a scandal is just as bad as starting one. But listen, this isn't even the biggest problem that TDE has coming, right? Because Drake, people are saying he plans to drop a lawsuit sometime this week against Kendrick and TDE and all this stuff for defamation, in order to truly stop Kendrick signing at the Super Bowl. But we will be saying, all right? Again, if you think this is messy, just wait until you read that lawsuit that Drake is supposed to be dropping this week. Listen, I do also want to say this, and this is really, really important. And make sure y'all hit those notifications. Jay-Z got, it seems like, a problem even bigger than this. And it seems like TDE isn't the only record label that's going to be sued. Anyway, listen, right? Listen, now y'all know what time it is. I want to hear from you. Do you think this lawsuit is a real case of industry abuse, or is this a messy shakedown before the Super Bowl? And why do you all think Drake's circle keeps getting tied up in these scandals where they keep trying to take Kendrick down, but they keep missing? Again, drop your thoughts in the comments, because, baby, we need to talk. And don't forget, like, subscribe, hit that notification bell so you don't miss the next bombshell. And trust me, the next bombshell is coming, and you are going to want to be here for this tea. Make sure you guys join me Monday. I'm going to be doing a special live early in the morning. Make sure you turn your notifications on and join me Monday, because, baby, it is going to be good. Anyway, let me know what you think in the comments. I'll talk to y'all later. Bye.